Okay, so welcome everybody. This is Super Mario RPG Beat Culex RTA. I am Justincredible, and I have Swinch with me on commentary. And
Hi guys.
this run's going to look a lot like any percent a little bit, but once we get a little bit later, there will be some changes and a couple of new things that I'm going to try to showcase for you guys. And Swinch will help us along when we get to those places. So once I get started, I'm going to kind of mute myself. We'll let him take over most of the commentary. And when it comes to the super jumps parts, you'll see me mute myself completely to concentrate on those. So with that, timing begins on when I start the file. So in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
The run, this first section is the first one. He's going to do a terrapin manip where I believe that Justin is going to do one punch. There's a couple different variations. Yeah, so he's going to do one punch. It's really a lot of the things with these manips are that you're going to do what's the most comfortable for you. So in this case, especially in a marathon setting, Justin's going to do the one punch. So he's going to do a punch, and he's going to get no punches from many of them. And then he's going to do a jump, a really quick one, and get one punch from the terrapin. So that looked good. Ooh. Seems like he might have hit it. All right, and then he's going to get no punches here. Oh, it's all right. Loses about 2.5 seconds. Not a big deal. And so you'll notice he jumped 3 times on the terrapins. That's all that his FP flower points allow him for. He's going to jump 2 more times here on the Kink Link. You can't jump on Bowser. It'll do it infinitely, basically. You have to kill the chain to advance the story. So we're trying to build up that jump power so that we can do more damage in the later fights, like on Croco and Belome. So with each jump, you're increasing your jump increments by 1. And I believe every 2 jumps, it jumps, no pun intended, to the next level of jump power or jump damage. So you just want to really abuse that early and get as many jumps in as possible.
Yeah, I kind of botched the manip there. I got lucky on one of the punches, so it worked out okay, I guess.
Yeah, like I said, it lost 2.5 seconds. I mean, you can lose 3 just from bad luck on the Hammer Bros, so it's really not anything to worry about. Usually I can calculate when you're going to enter the pipe house, but we started on file select. So what is that, like an extra 14 seconds? So it looks like we're going to get a exact 420 pipe house, which maybe you planned that, Justin. Yeah, so that would have been a 420 pipe house with your standard timing, because it was a 406. Not Paradox, you're here for the party. Just in time. Yep. Yep, there you go, Scavenger. I'm telling you, it's blessed already. Justin did the XOR face. For those that didn't catch that. And so the first main challenge in the speed run, I would say, is avoiding the tutorial. Gotta skip the tutorial. If he were to say yes on either of these, it would be a major time loss. Here, Justin will show you. So he's gonna do a little trick here. It's not much, but he's gonna jump on the flower without hitting the Goomba to get this flower right here. Like in any percent, getting the flowers is really important, but it's even more important in Beat Culex. You really want to have your FP be as high as possible. So here's another case where if we didn't do all those jumps in the beginning, we wouldn't have the damage that we have right here, where we could do this strat where he's doing 43 and then 45, because a single punch does 7. Oh man. Each one of these hammer times lose about 3 seconds. Again, not big deal. But never lucky pretty much so far. We timed that jump. And so here, if you follow any percent, you're gonna buy 5 honey syrups, but he's gonna buy 6 because we're gonna use an extra on Yared. Basically, when we get there, when we fight Yuridovich, you have to use the Caracola 1 turn earlier than you would with any percent. So we have to use a honey syrup in order to do another shocker with Peach, but we'll get there. So I had to buy 6, not a big deal. Just little differences between Beat Culex and any percent, but so far it's looking pretty standard. Well, let's see who did it better, Justin or Mario with XOR face. There's Justin's commentary. Never lucky. I still believe in the always lucky. Maybe sometimes lucky. So now we're gonna talk to Mallow here. He's totally a frog, and he's super OP, so he's used quite a bit in the run. No kappa. Jump. Justin forgot to jump. Okay. Well, you know, the layout says Justincredible 83 and Swinch, so there you go. There was some co-op going on there. A little reminder to jump. Justin's going to be doing a lot of what we're going to call safety saves in this run, because it's a marathon setting. And, you know, what could go wrong? Basically everything. So we want to save just in case, so we, you know, make the estimate. And the interesting thing about these flowers is so they're turning clockwise, and if you go one before where you want to hit, you'll end up there. So he wants to hit the top left of that flower in order to go to the right. But here, this is gonna be, he's gonna be doing a dog jump. He's gonna get this flower. He's gonna hit the first and the second. He's gonna jump 2-frame window there to get that flower. He's gonna try to get 10 dogs here. Once he gets the level up, he's gonna go in. And he's gonna want to take special for Mario on every level, which is a little different than what we do in any percent. Because we just want our super jump to be as beefy as possible. We really don't care about any of the punches or anything, because we're not going to fight some of those later bosses since it ends at Culex. We got to catch Croco 3 times here. Never lucky. Maybe he'll go top here. Yep. Okay. Saved.
And on that note, we have a $10 donation from Nardar421 saying always lucky.
Well, now it's definitely gonna happen. So because Justin got the dog jump, he's gonna do a strat where he's gonna actually hope that after he throw, oh well, this is okay. He can salvage this. This is a bit of Monka-esque. Let's see if we can get this here, because we're gonna have to jump. Okay. Safety strats. Not Mario. So it's actually, we should say that these freebies on these pick-me-ups are actually very clutch. because we would, at this point, we would be out of them, and that would not be a very good thing. So that was pretty much about how bad, how bad Croco can go. But honestly, that's why we safety saved, because that could have ended in a loss there. So this would definitely be a reset for Justin if we were like going for like world record attempts, but yeah, it's marathon setting. All right, so coming up, we're gonna skip Mac. We're not gonna fight Mac. We are gonna do a series of movements that's going to jump on top of the bouncing shyster, and there's collision detection, but they missed a certain part. You can actually jump over the collision detection, a wall, and for some reason they made the thing that activates the star be you talk to the Chancellor right there in the corner, so you don't even have to fight Mac. You just, the game thinks, oh hey, you beat Mac, and that's the only reason that you would have been able to talk to the Chancellor. So yeah. Anybody see that star glitch out there for a second? Yeah, you know what? I'm out of here. We got the post-it notes. We're good on the commentary. Sometimes you just gotta let the music play. It's definitely not that I have nothing to say. You just, I mean, this soundtrack is fire. So he's able to skip a flower that's there in the bottom left corner. You would get that if you missed that dog jump. And here he's going to try and get all of the rats. You can get kind of unlucky if that rat goes all the way to the corner, and then he wants to get this rat here too. It's the swag rat, but now it's required. It's kind of a legacy term. It used to be that it was just for swag, which, you know, who doesn't like swag? So now, oh, okay. I didn't know if that was intentional, but that's fine. You know, it is a case of what could go wrong, but let's see if Nardar's donation can come to fruition here and at least get us to sometimes lucky. Justin happens to be superstitious that if you punch first and then do the lightning bolt, the thunderbolt, that you get better luck. That's not better luck. So that's the worst luck that you can get, by the way, getting a turn 2 sleep on Mallow. You basically just lose an entire turn. You gotta play damage control. You've got to throw the Able Juice and the Honey Syrup. You basically just lose any turns of damage. It's bad if the Scarecrow misses. Hopefully it doesn't. Okay, we're good. If the Scarecrow misses, you might think, oh, cool, he didn't get turned into a Scarecrow. But actually, then that, because Scarecrow is a worse effect than Sleep, he's immune to Sleep. And if Mario's asleep, that's bad. So Now, because he did, there's a chance that Mario could get like put to sleep or something here because he's going to turn away from Scarecrow right now. Oh, we're good, actually. I don't know what I was thinking. Bad commentator. And so, yeah, we would take attack there in the route, but we're taking special. Even though we get a bonus for taking attack on levels 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, etc. We don't care about attack. We want all the special for the super jumps on Culex. Twitch chat never changed. So he's gonna try to get 60 coins exactly here. He's gonna get all the frog coins. So I believe he's gonna grab 13 here, and then he's gonna try to grab 47 in the next room. So the way that works is he's going to grab this one and skip any of the ones that a fish doesn't pop out here. So he'll only jump when there's a fish that demands that he jumps. Otherwise, he just skips it, which makes it really easy to remember. So just remember the rule: if a fish is jumping at you, then jump. Otherwise, you're going to lose coins. And this should put him at exactly 60. And the thing is that it checks for if you are less than 60 coins, don't give you a frog coin. But if you get more than 60, he says he'll take your remaining coins after 60 and store them for like safekeeping or whatever, which is like an extra text box or two. So it's like slightly slower. So, you know, it's easy enough to get exactly 60. We're saving the frames, right? And so I know you all can't read Japanese, at least some of you, but you should be able to at least see the number 60 and know that he got 60. So right there, 60. So, good job. Now, when we finished that, we ended up getting a knock-knock shell for Mario. This is another case. Let me finish that thought. We don't ever use the knock-knock shell at all. We sell it. It's not worth much. We just have more powerful things at our disposal than the knock-knock shell. As far as that, that was another case where if you don't jump, then you could be waiting forever. And it has happened. So, we pressed the button this time. We got to make sure we say no here, or we're going to hear that whole story again, basically. He basically asks, was that too much for you to take in? And then you basically say yes, and he'll repeat it again, and then that can just keep happening. Especially if you have like turbo controller on and you just kind of leave. you can get in this endless cycle if you're not thinking straight. But we said no, and we can move on with the run. So at least we're executing on pressing no where we need to. And we're going to buy 3 Energizers here. Normally, you're going to buy 1 Energizer and 1 Sleepy Bomb in any percent. But here, we don't need Sleepy Bomb. We don't need Frog Coins anymore after this. We're not going to grab any extra Frog Coins. We don't need the XP booster. We need 3 Energizers. 1 for Bowyer, 1 for Croco, and 1 for Punchinella. I mean, we don't need them, but, you know, we might as well, right? And any freebie is going to be a good freebie, basically, with the Energizer. I'm just going to grab 2 coins there. Coming up is Rosetown. I'm assuming we're gonna skip all of the frog coins there. We're just gonna get the flowers. We're just gonna buy the 2 fearless pins. So this will go a little faster than any percent. So he's gonna go up on the chimney here. He's gonna grab this flower here. He's gonna buy the fearless pins, which is at the bottom. Boom. He's gonna grab these flowers, but he's not gonna go upstairs and get the frog coin on the bed. And now we're going to see Gino, our favorite, right? Also, this is another case where Justin needs to say no. Not needs to, but if he says yes, he has to prove he's Mario and jump, so it's faster just to say no. Wrong number, I'm not Mario. And it's just a little bit quicker that way. But Gaz, the guy in the pink, he's a little suspicious. Like, those look pretty similar. Oh, but you're not Mario? Okay, fine. Actually, he's Bowser. Also, don't condone the child violence, but yeah, impossible game. I just have to say that I am glad that like cutscene skipping wasn't a thing yet with like games like this, because this has some pretty awesome cutscenes. Even watching it for like the millionth time. Or in my case, like maybe the first time, because I'm always like off doing something else. You know, there's not a lot of cutscenes in the game, so you gotta be opportunistic with your breaks. There's a few more now that we have turbo, but this used to be like one of the like, okay, better go and get my break in, because it's not gonna happen again for a while. Justin knows what I'm talking about. Another instance where if you don't jump, you're literally just could be sleeping there forever. All right, we're building up all of the luck here. believe that was 5 jumps back and forth. In any percent, you're going to do wiggler jumps here, but here, let's just grab the Caracola. And no wiggler jumps because we don't need them. And no frog. There's a frog coin there. We're not going to grab that either. Oh, nope, test wiggler. Darn. That movement used to be a lot harder until shout outs to Lack Attack. I believe he's the one that authored the movement there, where you actually hold up to go up against the trampoline, and then hold up left, and you just scoot right by that wiggler. I think people just kind of YOLO'd it before. We're gonna grab the red essence here. We're also gonna safety save because that's the kind of run we're on right now. It's totally RNG how many of the bees show up here. Just avoid them. All right, and now we're at Bowyer. Bowyer, Boyer, whatever. So this fight's gonna be, I believe, the exact same as any percents. So, yeah. Yeah, like Justin said, there's gonna be some changes later on. Basically, when we get past bunts, when we fight, when we fight like Johnny and Yared and Balome 2, those are all going to be a little bit different. And the seaside menu is going to be a little different too. So that's where we'll start having some real deviations. Here, I'm just pointing out things that they don't really need to be mentioned, but it's, you know, slight differences. With how bad this run has been, and you know, not a lot of people are like doing beat Culex, at least not right now. This run can still be like the second best time, just because of like just how updated the strats are. You know, the luck hasn't been that great, but this can still be a good game, good run for sure. We got a lot of time left. So here we're gonna do Geno Beam, Mario's gonna defend, and we're gonna throw the Energizer on Geno, one of the ones. Shout outs to if you've thrown the Energizer on Mallow before, because that is not a fun thing to recover. So now, you know, a common theme with this game is even if you don't fight, as you notice, we haven't like fought anybody in the run, any encounters. We're just basically just letting the game give us the experience that it gives us. We're, you know, getting the power stars. But the thing about it is we get Geno at level 6, even though I believe Mario and Mallow are both only level 3 right now. And it happens a lot in this game where we use that fact that the character that we end up getting is way over leveled as compared to our other characters. And that's kind of how low level works as well, is not every character is subject to being a low level. So we're just gonna super abuse Gino for the next couple of fights because he's pretty strong right now. Lightning Orb, like we just got there, is the worst luck you can get. It takes the most time. And are we doing the Oyasumi gamble here? Or are we all defending? Okay, we're going for the gamble here. So, what we're doing here is we're purposely making him lock Y, and we're hoping there's a 1 in 9. Okay, well, if this is Gino, okay, it's not Gino. So if it had been Gino, we basically have to throw Enable Juice on him, and that's an even more problematic thing to happen in this run because we don't have a lot of items. Throwing Enable Juice on this fight is not something you want. Okay, always lucky. That's right. And we're going to give Mallow HP because he's so overpowered anyway that we want to make him worse. It's not fair if we use Mallow, so we just give him HP. No, really, we just don't use him at all. I'll stop the meme there. He's pretty garbage. Though there could be some ones in the chat if you want Mallow, you know? I mean... Of course, I'm gonna be a 2 on this. No Mallow for me. No love for Mallow, the Prince Frog. Oh, man. So we're about to buy the cheapest overpowered item, in my opinion, and I mean, really, statistics will tell you that the work pants, it's just crazy how cheap they are for how crazy powerful they are. Like, they just give you like a ton of offense, and so we're gonna buy 4 of them. Which I know we only have 3, but it just makes it a little easier when we're doing our menus that we just have another work pants to play with. But yeah, the work pants are... We basically, even in any percent, we use those work pants even against Smithy. Like, you're buying them in Moleville, where we only literally have 2 stars. Very early in the game, and it's just abused the entire game. It gives you, like, really bad defense, but in a speed run, you just want to kill everything really fast, so lots of offense, basically. This may be wrong, but isn't Moleville, isn't it like a different version of the underground music from Super Mario Bros. 1? Or one of them is like that. I can't remember. Oh yeah, they're right. So let's see. We're just gonna follow Croco. 2 more rooms, and we're gonna fight him. And we're going to want to put an Energizer on Gino again with Mallow. Because again, Gino's basically just going to like, carry the fight. We're going to do one jump here. But I think we're going to punch the rest of the way with Mario. We just want to get that one jump in. Again, we want to build up that jump counter. That's never lucky because Mario dies instantly. So it's good that Justin decided to jump. Because Gino has the Energizer, it really... There's no point in picking them up. Like at this point, that was actually... If he kills Mallow, it almost is somewhat better. That was mistimed. If Mallow had died there, which normally he would have, but we were taking HP. When Croco does his animation to take the items from you from Mallow, you get zombie Mallow. Mallow is just standing up, but you can't use him. He just has 0 HP, so it's kind of an interesting little glitch, but I don't think there's a way we could have actually like made that happen here. Just something to mention. And we really want the box here. And we didn't get the box. Okay. So things get a little bit more interesting, because if we got the box, with the flower box that is, then you can sell it for 500 coins, and you're basically... When we throw the bombs later on, like fire, ice, fright, all that, we need 2 freebies. Doesn't matter what those freebies are, we just need 2 freebies. And if you get the flower box, that basically is equivalent to buying 2 more bombs, aka you get your 2 freebies. We don't have that, so now we're gonna have to be a little bit more a little bit more creative with our management. Okay, so here he's gonna want to try to get all the bombs here. There we go. That was good. We're gonna backtrack for this 150 coin chest. Sparky could pop up. It looks like he's not going to, so that was good. Popped up there at the very end. We're gonna have to get this. We can skip that in any percent. We really want as many flower points as possible. And again, we have another Energizer. We're going to put that on Gino. We're going to do some sick rolls. 140 probably. Not this one. This one will be like 88. We don't want to use the red essence. That would not be good. Okay, that's lucky. There's a... Oh, 144. That's some big boy rolls right there. So there's always a chance that these bombs are going to come at you. So the best luck is that the bombs don't come at you, obviously. I should mention, though I really shouldn't, because commentators curse, that there is a 1/7 chance each turn for Sandstorm. Hey, I'm just trying to inform the people, okay? I'm sorry. If there was ever a clip that moment, that might be it. I have a feeling Justin might have some words for me whenever he finishes this fight. I'm just thinking. That's not what I thought he was gonna write, but okay. To be fair, he already wrote it, so. But if I know Justin, he's got one that says Jinx, because that's apparently me. Justin told me beforehand that he wanted to show you all what like the worst luck possible is. So here you go. It's more informative that way to see what all could go wrong than just to see everything go right. That's RNG speaking. Now, as far as execution goes, we're going to do the clown manip here in a little bit, and we're going to nail that perfectly. But before we talk about the clown manip, which I could probably talk about it a little too long, we're going to be doing the minecart. So let's go ahead and get our guesses in, what we think that the minecart time is going to be to the nearest 100th. Of course, it's pre-recorded, so I already know what the correct answer is. Wink, wink. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. And guessing 3 minutes is probably not going to be right. You're probably going to want to guess something that says 156 and then a number that's high. Like I'll say 156, 76. Sub 38 would be pretty good here. Oh, there you go, 37.98. Okay, we're well on our way to the switch prediction here. Gonna jump here. Oh, the 154.54 guess is definitely it. The faith is real. You're also gonna guess 17 flowers. I can't remember the task time. Gosh, I want to say 152. I'd have to do a little research on that. I can get back to you on that, or Justin may know. Okay, so this is looking like probably like a 156, 33 or something. It's okay to miss one mushroom. Like I said, pre-recorded, 156.33. Y'all having fun so far? Nice comfy Sunday stream. All right, I guess we should probably start talking about the clown manip soonish. And just RNG in general. So we'll get there in a minute. I keep baiting y'all. We'll talk about it soon. So here we're gonna go to the pass, Booster's Pass. And oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about this. We are gonna get the fireworks here, and then we're gonna trade it in for a shiny stone. Or we already did that. Sorry. Any percent runner here trying to commentate, but yeah, we just got the fireworks, and we got it for the shiny stone, which the shiny stone is what's gonna open up the door for Culex. And we just got a couple more flowers, and we got the rock candy, which we're gonna use as a manipulation. So at the top of Booster's Tower, there's going to be a fight, and it's going to be Knife Guy and Great Guy, which are known as the clowns. And we're going to show off some manipulation here. Now, there's a lot of different manipulations that have been done to manipulate the fight perfectly against the Knife Guy, Great Guy. And back in 2018 and a little bit of 2019, maybe even a little bit now too, I did a lot of science on what would be the optimal fight, but still be one that could be done RTA. And at this point, we've got a lot of different manips that we can choose from. So like I said at the beginning, it's kind of whatever it is that you're the most comfortable with, within reason. Of course, you're not going to do something that's like 10 seconds slower, but what he's going to do, I believe, is he is going to try and throw 4 rock candies in order to defeat the clowns. And you would never do that in a normal circumstance if you did not know that you were going to freebie them, because the rock candy is very valuable. Like it's valuable in any percent because you use it against the Axum Rangers, but here we want it against Yared and Culex, honestly. So, but here what we're gonna do is we're gonna manipulate the fight so that we get freebies, which you've already seen the freebies a couple of times with some of the other items you've thrown. Like when he threw the honey syrup and when he threw the pick-me-ups, it does the little doo-doo, get a freebie. Or actually it's like this, a little switch-free plug there. So anyway, the freebie. And so it's going to be pretty hard because the thing is that it's a 4-frame window for each one of those freebies. And that is a pretty small window. A frame, the game runs at a 60 FPS, right? No, 60 FPS, yeah, sorry. So that's a very small amount of time. But we're using audio cues in order to find where it is that we're gonna press the button in order to get the freebie. And so when he's doing that, he's going to require that I probably be quieter. He's probably just gonna mute me. He's gonna be... Yeah, exactly. Sorry. So these are going to be 4-frame windows. Yeah, so he's taking the audio off right now because it's going to be a very important thing. Now, when he was doing the manip in some of the world record attempts, he was doing 2 rock candies and 3 rock candies. But recently, I came up with a 4 rock candy manip, and he's going to showcase it here. So hopefully he can get it first try, and everybody can just pog when he does get it. and I'll kind of explain some stuff as it happens. I'm just trying to, if there's any questions about how the RNG works or how this clown manip works or anything, I am the first resource for it, but there's lots of people that have done a lot of work on this now, and so we're all really know quite a bit. I've even got a spreadsheet, so. So if you get caught here, you have to start the whole thing over again, which again, we're Justin just wanted to showcase that. And as you can see, their eyesight is pretty bad, usually. If your nose is sticking out, they can see that, but that's not within the detection. Now Justin's a little scared, doesn't want to get caught again, because it's not... If we have to fight Booster, that's not going to be good, because we need the amulet for completing this mini game here. I tried to get Justin to do 5 rock candies, but he doesn't. He's not. He's not up to the task, though he could definitely do it. He just... The 4 rock candy may be a little hard in this setting, but if anybody can do it, it's Justin, right, guys? Okay, so we did the curtains. We defeated the curtains. And all Booster cares about is Mario doll. Not this Mario look-alike here. So we saved the doll. We're gonna get the amulets. So now we're gonna, this one isn't a safety save, though it also is a safety save, I guess. The save is required. Whenever you start the game over again, RNG starts back at 0. You're gonna get the goodie bag. We don't need this frog coin. I don't know if he's gonna grab it anyway. He's not, okay. He's gonna go ahead and do an item sort by opening the item menu, and that will sort your items. And here he's gonna try and get on the bottom of the oscillation there so that we're in the right spot. I could talk about how it oscillates up and down and that changes the frame. We can talk about that later. But here we go. This is the manip. So he's gonna do a very precise movement here. He's gonna go down right, then down, then down, then left, and now he's gonna enter in on the same frame every time. So here he's gonna throw a rock candy with Gino. That looked good. So this is gonna be a freebie. Oh, man. Yeah. It looked good, it just didn't sound good. So that was not what we wanted, but Justin really wants to show this off, so we're gonna give it a couple of tries. Okay. Now he's gonna throw 1,000. Freebie that. Now with Mario. And here he's gonna clear it right as the exclamation point comes up. Oh, man. So as you can see, 4 frames is pretty difficult, especially under these circumstances where, you know, y'all are watching and everything, but he really wants to get this one live for you all. So he definitely can do it, and it's just gonna be that much more epic when he does. So provided this one freebies. Okay, good. We got one more. There we go. That sounded right to me. Yes, there it is. There's 4 rock candies. And now we're going to finish it off with a timed Bowser hit. Which is going to do 110 damage, which is all that we need. And there you have it. There's the 4 rock candy minute. All right, everybody, call your shots. That means say how many flowers on Booster Hill you think that he's going to get on this mini game. 0 through 16 are valid options, though I would probably stick with something between 9 and 16. I'm going to say 13 because that's Justin's favorite number. Also lucky number, so 13 is what it's going to be. So the first round is just going to be right down the middle. Easy fastball. We're going to get 4 from doing this. Now they can come in 2s any of the 3 locations. So the strat is to kind of hang in between the right and the middle. And you can jump on those sniffets as well, which are what those are called that he just jumped on. They're like little boosters, like henchmen. So we're looking good so far. Always right side until not. Oh, yep, there's the right side. Now they're coming all down the rest of the way. And then after this phase, the barrels go away and it's just the sniffets, which the sniffets are pretty hard to land on sometimes. They're... I gotta tell you guys, this is looking pretty good. So far, it's been perfect. I think he actually just missed one, so I think 15 is the best he can do now. Now I believe 14. Yeah, so I think 14 it is. Congratulations to Nardar with the 14. And so the thing is, it's not just like, ooh, let's get the high score here with the flowers. You really do want as many flowers as possible. 16 would be great because the magic number we're trying to get to is 35 FP for Culex. That would be really what we'd want. So he just got 14 FP from that mini game. Another safety save here, which is kind of an unfortunate safety save because you have to do like all of this cutscene and this mini game and everything, but you are locked into the bunt fight now. You're locked into the bunt fight. You have to fight the cake now, so you have to safety save there. If you're going to safety save. Yeah, so Justin's good on FP now. He doesn't have to do any kind of weird backup strats to get FP flowers, that is. So in a bit, we'll talk about how this game a lot of the times there's just a lot of different situations that can happen in the game, and you just have to know all the little backups and ways to adapt to luck that you get. So in this case, he would have had to get some backup flowers if he had did poorly on that minigame, but he didn't. So he would have possibly like gone to like booster pass or something, but you're not going to now, right? Yeah, he's not gonna revisit the boosters pass. So like the route is supposed to call for skipping booster pass. So here, this first phase, I believe that the cake has 900 HP, and so you just want to go through and you just want to time these punches perfectly. Since we've given, well, actually, I'll take that back. I believe that you might be in trouble if you mistime one of these because of the fact that Mario he hasn't been taking attack at level 3. So if you mistime, then you basically lose out on an entire turn cycle. So we gotta time every one of these perfectly. And we're gonna use that red essence that we got in the Forest Maze on Mario, because Mario is very weak in this fight. He will most likely die to anything that Bunt throws out. So we timed everything perfectly, and we are moving on to phase 2, which is the candles. Justin. Like I said, co-op run here. So we're going to blow the candles out, and it does not matter how much damage we do, just as long as we do some damage to him, it blows out a candle, and then he regenerates a new one after each turn. And that was actually really good luck. We want physicals. What we don't want, I'm not going to say until after it already. Okay, so Sandstorm's fine because we have the Fearless Pins. But what we don't want, okay, good. What we don't want is Lullaby on Chino or Bowser. They get put to sleep. We got to use one of those Able Juices, which we already don't have that many of them. So this is fine. I didn't want to jinx anything. I knew if I said it, it was going to happen, so I didn't. So all those physicals that Bunt basically gave there was very good luck. And I also wasn't sure why we didn't jump on him, but that's okay. I think we're still fine on our jump counter, so. You know it, Nardart, you know! Oh, okay, Justin is gonna go to the pass. Sorry, I wasn't reading the chat. I was trying to read lips. I thought he said no pass, but he is going to pass. Oh, okay. Fine. You only needed one jump. So. Yeah, not sure how Booster eats a cake that big, but I guess that's part of the meme. So, coming up now is the longest, I'll say, cutscene in the game. You have to mash through it, so, but we call it ABC. Don't want to say what that stands for, but ABC. So it's going to be a lot of mashing. Or in this case, turbo. So it's... Actually, I don't even know. I don't know if you're using turbo right now. I don't know if that was allowed, but yeah, okay. So, but again, way back when we didn't have turbo, you would have to mash, and after already playing this game for like an hour or so, it's kind of daunting to mash that for that long. Now it's a break. I mean, Justin literally could throw on the turbo and walk away for a little bit, and it'd be fine. I think most runners have it like timed out about how long they can make it back safely. It's like, I want to say it's roughly around 2.5 minutes from whenever you walk up right here. Okay, yeah, see, Justin knows exactly. It's 2:08, so. So at this point is where I feel like the run really changes, because now you're buying these bombs, these fire bombs, these ice bombs. You've got the rock candy, you've got fright bombs, you've got I think you buy a bad mushroom, but whatever. You have all these bombs and you're using them to defeat enemies, which is a lot different than the early part of the run. And so in that way, because of this reliance on freebies, especially because we didn't get the flower box, it's a really luck dependent. Each freebie is a 25% chance, or it's actually like slightly over 25. It's like 26 out of 101. But you don't have a lot of chances to freebie them. So we need 2 freebies. So whenever Justin gets a freebie, which is gonna have plenty of chances to get one, let's go ahead and we'll count. So let's try to get that number to 2. And if not, we're gonna have to see some backups. Yep, 2 freebies. We need. Well, we don't want any bees. The bees are bad. They will end your run. But I don't think we have any bees. Yeah, we do. Land's End. We could run into bees. Hopefully that doesn't happen. So you could walk up to Peach. Yeah, so if he was actually doing it, then he would have gone into the door. And it basically makes Peach load at the bottom. But by doing a menu, we get her head cut off, which is a neat little glitch. Now here we're talking to Frogfucius, and we want to talk to him a second time because now he's saying, okay, we need to go to Star Hill. So now Star Hill's open. And it's a pretty bad mistake if you don't talk to him and then you get all the way here and you realize, oh, Star Hill's not unlocked. And we are revisiting, as Justin said, because we're we're gonna get that Caracola. Just jump on the left, avoid this sniffet number 4 there. We'll just get that frog coin anyway. It's already there. Let's just get it. So now we're at Star Hill. And the mechanism here is when you talk to the little green flowers, you gotta activate them in order to open up the doors. There are a couple of wishes on these little stars with faces. Since we're in Japanese, I don't think we'll be looking at any of them. But there is one where you read Mallow's wish, and he gets really upset that you read his wish. And then there's one that says, I want to have luck like Justin. Of course, that's in the randomizer. Another cutscene, which again is pretty fortunate when you're in this very long run. I believe this one's like about 50 seconds. I'm sure Justin knows the exact number. So now I think we're going to do what I think is really impressive to people that don't watch this speedrun, which is this seaside menu. It can look really daunting because there's just a lot of buying and selling going on, and there's this mechanism of you can't overflow on coins. Like if you get to 999 coins, you're not getting any more coins, or rather, you can overflow. I guess you will not get any more coins than 999. So when you sell, you can't just sell everything and buy everything. That'd be way too easy. No, you have to buy and sell in this way so that you don't go over 999 coins, but still get the maximum amount. So we're gonna unequip pretty much everything. We're gonna sell it. We're gonna get some bombs here. We're gonna sell, try and get ourselves back close to 999. We're gonna buy some more stuff. We're gonna do that again. You'll notice he's gonna try not to sell the honey syrup because he needs that honey syrup for the Eurydivic fight. And we're off. And then it's just a very jam-packed series of events here because now we got another glitch going on. We got the swap glitch, which basically when you press B right here and then X, you've activated the power star, but you're able to be in the menu forever. And so you swap Mallow and Peach. So now the game thinks Mallow is Peach and Peach is Mallow. And it turns out that at level 10, Mallow learns Shocker, which is also the level that Peach turns. So because Peach is 10, and it thinks it's Mallow, it assigns it Shocker. So that's Mallow right there, and then this is Peach. Mallow just learned Shocker, but really it's Peach. So Peach now knows Shocker. Which is funny if you've played this game, because that's not supposed to be a thing. But we basically determined that, okay, Peach is really overpowered. She's a higher level than Mallow, and on top of that, she has really high special because it requires high special in order to be a healer. Like if you play the game, you know Peach is your healer, right? And Mallow is your mage. But hey, let's just give Peach all of the spells and let her do more damage than Mallow ever could. we're gonna boost here. Firebomb is extremely effective in this fight. It's gonna do 360. Kill them all. Freebie? No. So we need 2 freebies. And it starts here. Oh, we need 1 freebie. Okay. Okay, so Bowser's gonna throw the firebomb here and kill the tentacles, and also do 360 to everybody. So we did 360, 360, 720 plus 112. Which is going to give us the 832, but he's only got 800 damage, yeah. So we're 0 for 4 on fire bombs, which is not good. This is a very never lucky run, though the execution has been pretty good. There is a moment where that rat can troll you. It can turn the other way and you get an encounter. That's why Justin paused for a second there. Gonna safety save. I keep seeing him save and thinking it's a mistake, but it's not, because we've seen never lucky. Okay, well, we got to run away, which is good. 50% chance there. This room is infamously pretty hard, but you can pretty much avoid everything but that green fish at the bottom. He can sometimes really mess you up there, depending on his pattern. Okay, we're gonna try to get the jump here. Oh, no jump. Basically, you can jump from that barrel to the other barrel. It's a very tight window. Never lucky. Impossible game. Okay. Oh for 5. Did I just see a mushroom drop? Yeah, okay. Right. Oh for 6. And then we got a mushroom drop. Okay. Okay, so here's another case where we're doing something a little different, though this is a strat in any percent. It's not the strat. We're gonna use Fire Fright on Johnny and then 100 super jumps. So everybody, here we go. Let's see if the master can whip out the 100 super jumps. Okay, again, we're 0 for 7. 0 for 8. So we're doing 100 super jumps here. We're gonna do 654 damage. Johnny has 820 damage. Or 820 HP. Each of these are a 3-frame window. 654. There we go. We did it. We got 100 super jumps. And so what happens when you do 100 super jumps? Well, when you do 30 super jumps, you get the attack scarf. And when you get 100 super jumps, you get the super suit. And the super suit is pretty darn OP. Also, Justin, I think we need the easy sign for that. There we go. Following the script. Yeah, it's super OP. It gives you basically 50 in every stat. And the attack scarf gives you 30 in every stat. So you get plus 80 on all of your stats. So, and between the attack scarf and the super suit, you're basically immune to most attacks as well. Any elementals, which Culex is elemental, basically, all of the fire or the crystals. The only one that doesn't do elemental is Earth, I believe, which is the yellow crystal. And I think it still does do some elementals, but for the most part, it doesn't. So we hand the star over there. We're going to safety save again, because what could go wrong? Now, this run's been pretty this run's been pretty fire. So here's the thing. We really want a rock candy freebie here, because I believe Justin really wants to show you the double hundo on Culex plus the rock candy unboosted for the perfect kill. So let's get that rock candy freebie here so that we can use it against Culex. We believe that you have the skill to get the RNG. We're gonna do 5 shockers here. This is again is what I was talking about. Peach, no shocker, even though that's a mallow move. 210 is perfect time, so that's good. Water blast is always gonna be the first attack, no matter what. We're gonna boost Mario here. We're gonna throw the Caracola. That's a nice freebie. Now, if for some reason we get Water Blast again, we have that at our disposal. So he used that because he freebied it. It's not something that we count on happening. This is what we want to freebie. Come on. Great freebie in the sky. Please hear my... Yeah! So, yeah, triple water blast is not good, but because we have that Caracola, we were able to... We have not freebied a single firebomb. But we freebied the rock candy, and I think we'll take that. So we're going to just do one more shocker with Peach, and this fight will be over. We just need to time it. 210. There we go. Oh, that's my bad. There you go. We love our freebies, don't we? We get the freebies when they count. You know, go 0 for 8 with the fire. but we get the rock candy freebie. That's SMRPG in a nutshell. So normally in any percent, I believe, well, I know you would sell that flower box you just got, but well, are you still gonna use it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he's not gonna sell it. He's going to use it to get the 5 extra FP. And he's gonna get a red essence right here. That timing's a little tricky, but not a big deal. We got that Caracola there. I know Justin had worked on fast geckos there, but I'm sure that was just a matter of preference. Okay, no bees. Whoever said the free bees, that's not what's happening here. Okay, so now we've got the ants, which are in these little whirlpools, and again, we're gonna safety save. And we're gonna throw ice bombs on them. But I believe we only have 3 ice, right? So, yeah, but there's 4 ants, so we really want a freebie one. We don't have a fire either, so we can't throw a boosted fire, so it's gonna get really tricky if we don't get an ice freebie here. Okay, all right. We're still following the script, guys. It's all good until it's not. I think ideally we would want another ice freebie here. Because we would use it on Balloon, but it's not necessary. But let's just get the freebie here. That would be nice. Well. Safety save here again. And we're gonna do this power star. You really want to get as many of these as you can. And we're gonna reload the room there because the thing is that those dogs up there are gonna spread out if you don't reload the room. In any percent, that would be a really punishing mistake that just happened, but here it's all fine. Level 11 is all that we need with Mario, I believe. There we go. So in total, we missed out on 5 XP. It's not a big deal. We're not gonna talk to that shaman for the trampoline because there's no reason that we're gonna want to go up there. That's something you would do in any percent. And let's hope that we get first try fortune here. And that's not it, so we're gonna do it again. Now the odds increase a little bit that we get it, and we still didn't get it. That's the message. So it's third try fortune. So here he's going to do Fright plus Shocker and 62 super jumps because he didn't get the Ice Bomb freebie. And if we don't get the 62 super jumps, then Balloon's going to eat somebody and turn him into a clone, and that's going to lose a lot of time. You may also notice that, like, when you're counting, it may seem like, for instance, when he did 100, it may seem like he did 101, but it's 100 A presses. So here it's 62 A presses. The first one doesn't count. It's always a gimme. I think when people are first running the game, they get a little confused on that. Like, oh, I need to do 62 super jumps, but then they end up doing like 63. So we did the thing. We pressed the button 62 times. And we have one more fight. It's Culex, the one that we're trying to beat. Mario got level 11. And let's see if Justin can do the 3-turn beat Culex strat. First, we got to get the super suit and do a little bit more equips, and then we can fight Culex. And so how that strat is going to go, because we freebied the rock candy on Yared, we're going to throw a rock candy turn 1. We're going to do a red essence and a boost, and I was about to say, are you not saving? Oh gosh. Okay. He's been safety saving everything, and then so we're gonna save that. All right. Now the thing is, that's really tricky about doing super jumps on Culex is that he oscillates up and down, and so there's really not a really consistent visual cue like with the others. There's a couple of other bosses that are like that too. So Justin is going to rely solely on audio here. So he's gonna throw the rock candy to do the 200. Culex has 4,096 HP. And 100 super jumps does 1,948 damage. So when you multiply that by 2, and then add the 200, you do an exact kill of 4,096, which is pretty awesome. And then, of course, this music is amazing. Everybody's gonna die, most likely, besides Mario, because he's red essenced. Maybe not. So what we could see play out here is that if Justin does drop, he can throw a rock candy with Peach to make up some damage. So we may still have the 2-turn. So like I said, it's completely odd. Okay, yeah. And Justin's not too happy about that one. And Peach is dead. So now Justin is gonna have to do 3 rounds of super jumps, that being one of them. Oh, that's the Corona. Oh, Monka S, everybody. That's Corona. All right, Justin's going to shake it off, and he's going to hit all 100 here. I do have to say that if he hits all... No. So, Culex does Shredder there, and if you don't have the red essence, then it's bad because then you're not boosted anymore. So this attempt seems a little bit in trouble because even if he hits 100 here, he's still not going to kill him. So he's got to hope that he doesn't die. But yeah, that's why we safety save. So maybe we'll be able to actually show off the strat if we do die. So it's not bad. Let's see if we can hit that 100 though. Like I said, we're looking for 1948. And that is an extremely difficult thing to do. So, I mean, I might say that might be donation worthy if we can hit the 1948 here. Because this is hard stuff for sure. Almost. It was a good attempt. I believe that he needs to get at least, if I'm doing my math right, I think he needs somewhere around 60 more to kill him. I didn't say you had to donate. I just said it was a donation worthy. Oh, it sounds like I'm ahead of it. So I'll just commentate based on what I'm seeing in, on the actual, instead of the restream. Thanks for letting me know. Nani?
GG. What a relief.
Good going, Justin.
This is a rough thing at the start. Like, I don't know what happened. I guess the nerves were too much.
It happens. You haven't played it in a while, right?
I just de-rusted for this, so I didn't really have a lot of practice.
It's hard to switch gears like that and just de-rust and whip out like a. I mean, 144.04, isn't that like? It's almost second place. At least on the no, Char has a never mind. Yeah,
something like it.
Yeah.
Considering the resets on Climbing and pretty bad fights.
Bad luck on like everything.
Never lucky. Impossible game.
Yes.
But there you go. That's Super Mario RPG beat Culex. Yeah, and I was hoping to get the 200 double hundo, but that's really, if you want to see it, I made a tutorial on this category. I did do it in the tutorial, so you can watch that and you can see the true perfect fight play out. But with that, thanks Swinch for commentating. I'm going to get off here and I'm going to enjoy my vacation. I'm getting out of here for a while, so if you like what you saw, you know my channel, Justincredible 83. So maybe I'll come back and maybe get one more world record if it is world record, but we'll see. One more PB and any percent. We'll see what happens down the line. But for right now, I'm getting out of here. So thanks for having me, guys, and hopefully I'll be back next BSB, whenever that is. So y'all have a good weekend and enjoy the final games of the marathon. So once again, thanks Swinch, thanks guys, and have a good one. Anything you want to say, Swinch, before we get out of here?
Just thanks for having me. And is that 244 is foreshadowing for the any percents?
Maybe 45. It's doable, but it's going to be hard.
Yeah, well, he can do it. So, all right. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you.